Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of World of Warcraft, The Legend of Berndahl. We are doing pretty well here. We are just about to leave the Western Plaguelands. We have a quest to find the Worgen woman at the Berndahl River in Eastern Plaguelands. I'm assuming this is the Berndahl River. Yeah, so the Western Plaguelands was a lot of fun. We battled for the town of Anderhall and lost, unfortunately. But then we got to meet some members of the Argent Crusade, help them out. We hang on. Bear is rudely interrupting me summarizing last few episodes. Let's see. We met with the head of the Argent Crusade, High Lord Tyrion Fordring, who said that he'd heard good things about us, so I'm going to try to keep that up. Hey look, here's a caravan. I'm not sure why it showed the caravan sometimes and didn't show it others, because it originally... I mean, I've done these quests before, so so like sometimes it shows the caravan here and sometimes it doesn't. I was assuming that maybe it was moving, but I could be wrong about that. Let's go grab this flight path real quick. Hey Frax, bucket drop. Now let's see what we can do here.
I offer service with a smile.
Yes. I love my boys, don't get me wrong, but I told them that I needed 5 minutes to water and brush the horses, and what did they do? They made a stupid bet with each other and ran off. I should have known better, this always happens. Gidwin's the short one. It's not short, it's a dwarf. He headed north along the river. If you're headed that direction, would you tell him to come back? We've got to get to Light's Hope Chapel, and I'm not against leaving without him. I don't believe her. Where are those lunkheads? Terranar Sunstrike. As soon as we stopped, they made a bet about who could kill the most undead in 5 minutes. It's been an hour and I'm still waiting for them to come back. I saw Terranar run off to the southeast. Unfortunately, I can't leave the caravan here by itself. If you could end up traveling in the direction, could you find him and send him back to me?
Cheers, mate.
I get it. We've got a whole Legolas Gimli thing going on here. You can also talk to the caravan. Inside the caravan are boxes of vendor supplies along with the personal belongings of Fiona and her companions. And
How may I
she's
help you?
a merchant. And we can get rid of some of our things here. We should also... I really need an anvil so I can make some more stones. Yeah, I was considering going to Ironforge and leveling up our blacksmithing between sessions. But I gotta be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure it's worth it. I was looking at what we need to do to level up blacksmithing, and I think we need to make some more of these runed copper belts for some of these other things that require a bunch of copper bars, but we have... I'm actually not sure I understand this because blacksmithing we're at 100, which isn't super great, but mining we're only up on 140, so we're kind of in the same area, but we have not been mining copper in the longest time. We moved on to 10. We've done some silver. We've been mining iron ore for quite a while. So I don't know. Seems strange that it's telling us that we need to be using copper when we've been mining not copper for quite a while. Okay, I don't know why I got off of logger here. For some reason I feel like if I'm going to talk for a while about something that I need to not be on my horse, which makes no sense whatsoever. Let's see. Speaking of mining. So yeah, it seems like the dwarf was this way, the elf went that way. So we got a dwarf, a worgen, and I cannot tell from the picture if that was a blood elf or a high elf. I also really don't understand why, given that Warcraft is as old as it is, why you still can't play high elves. I mean, I understand the blood elves have more of a, I don't know, it might be something that high elves just would be very, very similar to blood elves. The models would probably look very similar and everything like that, so. And they may just, I don't know, after having Pandarias and Pandarans and Draenei and Worgen, I suppose elves are just a little boring now, and they maybe don't want to spend way too much of their time making a boring race. And I guess Alliance has also got 9 elves, so they've already got elves. Okay, so we're looking for a dwarf. Whoa, what is that? An Erubian Overseer. Well, we can take care of that. Oh, there's our dwarf. Hey, come here. Cha. Oh, what was that? Field Plate Girdle of the Bear. That's an upgrade. Yes, I will take that. Okay, Guild 1 Gold Braids.
What's on your mind?
Taranar, is that you? Whoever you are, would you mind helping me out of this thing? Sure. No. You should have seen me fight. I must have killed 6 of those beasts when... Oh wait, you can't... You can count the bodies, can't you? Okay, fine, I killed 4 of them. When the 5th one shot me with this web. To make things even worse, when he blasted me with his web juice, my mouth was open. Ugh. I can't seem to break these webs, and I doubt you'll be able to either. No, you'll have to get some of the stomach juice from those undead spider things. That'll do the trick.
Watch your back.
Okay, that's kind of gross. Let's see. So he killed 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Did not kill the big guy. That was me. What I was going to say is it seems like they've got kind of like a Legolas Gimli thing going. It's like, who's the better warrior? And are we going to keep count? It's probably a good thing that I wasn't here, or else I'd just totally school move. That would be really cool, though, if there were a quest later on to how many undead can you kill in 5 minutes. I suspect Berndahl would do pretty well. He doesn't have a lot of range attacks, but he does a lot of damage against undead. I thought I saw a little side cave. There's a Cryptor. You know, I am noticing. Come here. It's attacking me. No. Thought I was still getting attacked there.
I'm out of range.
I was gonna say, I've noticed. Let's see, 3, 4. Templar's Verdict. I haven't been using these powers right. Let's, okay, so this is my finisher. Okay, this is my finisher, Templar's Verdict, which deals 1,387 holy damage. But Divine Storm is another finisher, which does area damage. I want to keep my area damage things a little separate. Not that I will ever remember to use them, but I tend to get my my single target. I use my single target attacks so much more often than I don't. I often forget about the ranged ones, or the area ones. Oh, but what I was going to say is I have so many attacks that are really impressive looking, like that Judgment, which, you know, throws holy power, and then well, let's see if we can find this other ore. It's this attack. I mean, that looks pretty cool. And then I've got my attack that goes and causes the sword to rise up. What is that? Blade of Justice. Which causes a sword to rise up from the ground and skewer whoever's in the area. But my big... Let's see. Actually, wait. So Judgment does 733. The sword coming up to 1695 damage. Wow. That's a lot of damage. But my finisher, which actually does less damage than the sword coming up, but the one that uses up all the holy power, all it is a little backhanded attack. It's like the least impressive looking of all my attacks. Let's see. Okay, so if I come up here, I've got no holy power right now. Okay, so that's my Crusader Strike. That's another Crusader Strike. That is my Blade of Justice. Come on, I need another one. Man, there's never an end to spider when you want to go and show off what your powers look like. Okay, we'll take a look at that later. Okay, we've got your stomach acid.
Great to meet.
Oh boy, Fiona is going to be madder than a wet heartbeat. You better hurry. You're back, thank the light. Before you throw that acid on me, I need to ask, are you the guy that was here before, or are you one of those eight-legged cowards? I need to know whether I should just smack you on my way out. I am the same guy as before. He smacked me anyway. What the heck? 42. I've learned a new passive effect, Judgment. Judgment increases damage taken from your holy power spenders by 10% for 8 seconds. Increases damage taken from your holy power spenders by 10% for 8 seconds. I don't understand what that means. We unlocked a couple new dungeons too. Hang on just a second. Judgment. Right. So that's my main attack, that's my main ranged attack. So now it hits a second target, which it's been doing for a while, but then it causes them to take 10% increased damage from all your holy power spenders for 8 seconds. So I guess that would be my Templar's Verdict or my Crusader Strike, or be my Crusader Strike or my Divine Storm. Greasing the wheel. Sorry about that. I was pretty sure you were one of those spider beasts doing a bad dwarf impression. Really? How do you do? Goodwin Gold Braids at your service. I'm in a bit of a hurry to get back to my caravan, but I was wondering if you could do me one last favor. My pal Fiona runs a small shop, and she could probably use some of the herbs that grow around the river shore. I'm thinking if we give her some nice herbs, she'll be much less likely to murder me. That's the plan, anyway. Sure. It would be great if you would come out here with me. But I guess I can go and do all the work while you stand there. I guess he's still getting a spider web out of his mouth and his shoes. That would actually be pretty gross. I mean, spider web in your mouth is pretty gross, but seems like you'd be getting sticky stuff. You'd be finding sticky stuff for days, like when you go to the beach and you find sand in your shoes and your clothes and stuff. Okay. This right here is not the world's most exciting quest. I just need to run all over the place looking for herbs. Banshee's bells. It's going to be one of these quests where you go through the big, long, skinny area and you get like all but one. No, we'll get all of them. But then, okay. And the turn in is ahead. Good. Well, we don't have to go all the way back.
Too far away.
So are these guys undead dogs? Okay. Let's see if I can show off what I was talking about. Like, okay, here's going to be... I start out with my Crusader Strike, which is just kind of my go-to attack. And then my big finisher, which is just a backhand attack. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't know. Seems like if you've got a power, seems like your big attack power should be flashier than that. More. Okay, I'm thinking we'll go get the elf next, and then we'll head back to Fiona and talk to her about both of them. Let's see, let's select Terranar Sure Strike, Sunstrike. That kind of sounds like a paladin name. Okay. Yeah, so the Eastern Plaguelands feel definitely plaguier than the Western Plaguelands. The Western Plaguelands really did feel like they had been restoring them. What is going on here? Deathstep, Putrefier, and Miscreations. I found them, dwarf, the Scourge. How I've longed for this day. No, you have. I remember when I was young, I would sneak off into the Ghostlands and just beat up zombies for hours on end. Nobody even paid me, I just did it. Now look in front of you. Those are some serious zombies. I was just about to start beating them up too. Care to join me? Sure.
The reckoning is at hand.
He must be a paladin if he likes beating up zombies. Okay, I was going to say, again, is he just going to sit there and let me do all the work? No, he is not. Okay. Let's see if we can take out more of these guys. Alrighty. Why are they carrying cheese? That's weird. And where did my buddy go? Back there. How do you finish those guys? No fair taking a break. Okay. Nice. I guess maybe he was back there looting. What I do best. 5 should be good enough. Yikes, look at the time. I need to head back to camp. Wonder if I should mention to him that he's been gone for over an hour. A gift for Fiona. My traveling companion Fiona runs a small vendor shop out of her caravan. She and I, along with her friend Gidwin, are on our way to Light's Hope Chapel. I'm sure you can join us if you like, though Fiona might be a little mad at me. Fiona always forgets why she's mad if you give her a gift. Kill some plague hounds north of here, then bring the blood to Fiona in the cavern down by the river. She'll love it. We'll talk again there. Okay. So I'm sensing a trend here. These guys go and get into trouble, and then they have to bring Fiona gifts so that she will not be mad at them. I sense we'll be doing a lot of that for them, getting her gifts. Okay, it seems this is going to be one of those quests where we need 10 plaguehound blood, but a lot of these plaguehounds don't actually have blood, which is weird. Plague pets? No, it's got to be plaguehounds. No blood. Maybe because these are plaguehound runs. Although they're all plaguehound runs. Maybe if they're bigger ones, I don't know. Oh, look at that. Well, we will be dealing with her as well, I think. Lick the Hunter. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Captain's Waist Guard of the Boar. No. It's not an upgrade. That's okay. Yeah, we're getting there. Despite the fact we're out of the area. Yeah, I was gonna say, it seemed to me there were plaguehounds all over the area, not just in that one little area. Hey, and here they come to you. Okay, we need 3 more plaguehounds. Too
far away.
I wonder. Let's see, what's that big attack that we're doing that's so flashy? Blade of Justice. Is that... Yeah, that's a special retribution power. Yeah, so it's Templar's Verdict. I don't know. That seems strange to me, why one would do so much more damage than the other. Let's see. It's got a 10-second cooldown, but Templar's Verdict requires 3 holy charges. Eh. Okay, so that was our 10. So let's head out. And we'll get these two guys out of trouble.
Open for business.
Looks like they found their way back home. I'm relieved. And you came back too. Are you interested in joining us? Giddy's got you mixed up in all this now. I'll tear that pint-sized paladin to shreds before he... Wait a minute, are those banshee spells? You brought these for me? Oh, Gidwin asked you to get them for me? That sweet little guy. Alright, he's off the hook for now. Oh, he's a paladin too. Okay. I should have guessed that Terranar made you get me a gift. That thoughtless idiot. What was the gift anyhow? Why, this is exactly what I needed. Fine, I'll forgive Terranar for running off. Berndahl, you're welcome to join us anytime. How the thoughtful gifts. Now the boys are back, we can head out. You headed east? Please join us, I insist. Yesterday we were in Mender's stead, and I was telling Terranar, we have 2 paladins and a shopkeeper. But do you know what we really need? A paladin. Don't look at me that way, I'm serious. Come on, hop on the cart.
A coin spent here is a
Do you know
coin
what we
for
need?
Bill
We need a 3rd paladin. But okay. Actually, let's check out our bags first. I'm level 40. Oh, it's intelligence. I'm level 40. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use those, but we'll sell everything else. Actually, let's hang on to that. And digest. Yeah, we're good. And some brie.
The only honest merchant is
Okay.
a Gilnean merchant.
Let's hop on the wagon. Oh. Inside the caravan are boxes of vendor supplies along with personal belongings of Fiona and her companions. We can do Fiona's lucky charm, Gidwin's weapon oil, or Terranar's talisman. So Gidwin's weapon oil. He's left several bottles of weapon oil inside the caravan. He seems to be quite a fierce combatant up close. Perhaps his weapon oil will help you out as well. And it gives us, well, it doesn't say what it gives us, but we will ride along. Okay, so Terranar's up front. Terranar yells shotgun. Good win. Hey now, why do you get to sit in front? Because I won our bet, and because I called shotgun. Who says you won the bet? We haven't compared tallies yet. Fine, I killed 5 zombies, and they were huge. How many undead did you kill? I'm pretty sure I killed 6. I'm gonna bet that you only killed 4. How did you know that? I didn't. You just told me. So seriously, how did your undead hunting go? I want to hear stories. Gidwin, are you ignoring me? Giddy, you're mad at me, aren't you? Remember when we were kids, Gidwin? We would spend all day pretending to fight trolls or murlocs or the girls. Gidwin says, don't do this, Terranar. Terranar, we had a name for ourselves. What was it? You remember damn well enough what it was. I'm dead serious, I've completely forgotten. Sigh, the Paladin pals. Gidwin, you can sit in front with me next time, says Fiona. That was nice. Maybe now I don't want to. Maybe I like it better here, sitting with my new friend. It smells like horses up there. Yana says, there's a tower coming up on our left. What do you say we stop and rest a bit? Giddy says, we just rested a few minutes ago. Let's go to Light's Hope Chapel. Yana says, the roads here are rough, Goodwin. I don't want to risk losing a horse. Okay, so we are going, oh yeah, up there to the tower. Okay. The Argent Crusade can wait a little while longer. Besides, our guest may want to get off the caravan soon. Here we are. Okay. Well, I didn't actually want to get off. But, yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's see, what do we have?
What do you offer?
I hope you've made yourself welcome to the items inside my caravan. If we're not using them, you might as well borrow them. Hope the ride wasn't too bumpy for you. Have a look around the tower while the horses rest. It's no Light's Hope Chapel, but I'm sure you can find some way to keep yourself busy.
Spread the good word, eh?
Okay, well there's an armor vendor. That's a good sign.
What can I help you with?
Zaeldar the Outcast. And he's Argent Crusade too. Can you believe that after all the trouble we have in the Plaguelands, we have to worry about thieves too? And not just normal thieves, troll thieves. And not just normal troll thieves, dead troll thieves. They're led by this big dead troll named Zaeldar the Outcast. And they come here at night and steal bodies from our graveyards, then take them back to their evil dead troll hideout to the Undercroft, southwest. Go there and take out Zaeldar, Berndahl. I'm sick to death of his mischief. I still have not gotten used to orcs being in the Argent Crusade. Let's see, did I pick up? Guess I did. Already picked up a flight path. And where'd Goodwin go? Oh, he's just wandering around. Terranar, on the other hand, has a quest for us. While we were waiting at this tower, we might as well see if anybody else is headed to Light's Hope Chapel. The more the merrier, I say. Ask around to see if anybody wants to join us on our trip. I'm sure you can find somebody who's headed to Light's Hope. Okay.
Farewell.
And we got a captain here. Not a captain, a Carlin. Okay. Let's see. We've all been witness to terrible tragedies, but we must not let them drag us to despair. Instead, hold those memories close so that one day we might find a reckoning. Little Pamela, are you interested in joining us? Spent too far long in that town. It's a wonderful place and I've enjoyed my service there, but I think I prefer to stay here. But you guys, would you like to go? No. Okay, let's head on up. Give them the little quest circle. I'm assuming somebody here wants to go with us. You? Nope. Does not want to talk to us. Quite the view. Argus High Beacon.
You need something?
Yes, traveler? The Argent Crusade built these towers to be points of light in the darkness in the Plaguelands. I walk the paths between these towers, protecting and maintaining them. The roads have been dangerous lately, plagued wildlife runs rampant, and bats swoop down upon unsuspecting travelers. It would make the next leg of my journey much easier if you could clear some of the wildlife out for me. I could do that. But the next leg in your... Well, actually, first, can you repair my gear? Oh, you can. Yay. But then, you said you're traveling. Are you interested in joining our caravan? We're headed to Light's Hope Chapel. Well, I'm headed in that direction. I've only been dallying here at the Crown's Guard because of all the wildlife activity on the roads. I'll make you a deal. Help me clear the roads, and yes, I'll join your group.
See you around.
Okay. So, we have found another traveler. Just need to go and slay some plague bats. Okay. And I think we will come back. Let's talk to Terranar first. Argus High Beacon, the old guy on the top of the tower, great. A man his age must have been in the Argent Crusade for some time. Maybe he can put in a good word for us at Light's Hope.
We will have justice.
I never thought of that, but yeah, sure. I think this is probably going to be a good place to stop for now. Next time we will go and talk to Carlin Redpath about what he wants here. And it looks like we'll be doing a little questing before we move on to... Where's Light's Hope? That must be, yeah, over in this area. So, anyway, yeah. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care.